Alex ruled his kitchen with an iron fist. His tongue, sharp as his knives, lashed out at anyone who dared question his culinary genius. He believed himself invincible, a master chef touched by the gods of flavor. His arrogance, a bitter spice, permeated every dish he created. His restaurant, a testament to his ego, bore his name in bold golden letters. People flocked from miles around, lured by the promise of an extraordinary culinary experience. But beneath the exquisite plating and exotic ingredients lurked the bitter truth of Alex's character. He cared little for his patrons, seeing them merely as pawns in his game of culinary domination. Food, for Alex, was not about pleasure, but about power. The food critic arrived unannounced, a shadow in the dimly lit restaurant. He ate quietly, his expression unreadable. Alex watched from the kitchen door, his heart pounding with a mixture of anticipation and dread. The review, when it came, was brutal. The critic, a man of few words but devastating honesty, eviscerated Alex's creations. He called the food pretentious, the flavors muddled, the entire experience a monument to the chef's ego. Alex exploded. He raged, he screamed, he publicly denounced the critic as a fraud, a charlatan who wouldn't know good food if it slapped him in the face. Little did Alex know, his outburst would have consequences far beyond a bad review. The critic's wife, a woman of quiet strength and hidden depths, read the review with a sigh. She knew her husband's words were harsh, but they were always honest. What she couldn't abide was Alex's arrogance, his utter lack of humility. She knew just the lesson to teach him. Under a veil of secrecy, she practiced an ancient magic, passed down through generations of her family. It was a magic of transformation, of teaching humility through unexpected experiences. She would show Alex the world through someone else's eyes, someone small, someone vulnerable, someone forced to learn the hard way. Alex woke with a start. Gone was the familiar weight of his chef's whites, replaced by the scratchy feel of a cotton nightgown. He tried to sit up, but his arms felt weak, childlike. Panic surged through him as he caught a glimpse of himself in a small, dusty mirror. Staring back at him was the face of a young girl, no older than 10. His once sharp features were softened, his arrogant sneer replaced by a look of bewildered fear. He was Alexa now, a young girl about to embark on a journey that would challenge everything he thought he knew about himself and the world. Section 5. Life as a baker's daughter. The baker and his wife were kind, their faces etched with the wisdom of years spent kneading dough and shaping lives. They took Alexa in without question, their home filled with the comforting aroma of yeast and warm sugar. Alexa, still reeling from her transformation, found herself swept up in the rhythm of their days. She helped knead dough, her small hands struggling with the unfamiliar task. She learned to measure ingredients, the importance of precision drilled into her by the baker's stern but loving gaze. Life was simple, honest, and for the first time in his life, Alex, trapped inside Alexa's body, began to understand the meaning of hard work without recognition, of kindness without expectation. Section 6. The smell of humility. The bakery became Alexa's world. She woke before dawn, the smell of baking bread her alarm clock. She learned to shape croissants, her small fingers clumsy at first, then gradually gaining dexterity. The baker, a man of few words but boundless patience, taught her the secrets of his craft. Each perfectly formed loaf, each golden brown croissant, was a testament to humility, to the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. Alex, watching through Alexa's eyes, felt a strange sensation bloom in his chest. It wasn't the arrogant pride he was accustomed to, but something softer, something akin to gratitude. Section 7. A lesson in compassion. One day a ragged child no older than Alexa stumbled into the bakery. He was hungry, his eyes wide with desperation. Without hesitation, the baker's wife offered him a warm loaf of bread and a cup of milk. The boy devoured the food, tears streaming down his face. Alexa watched, a lump forming in her throat. She had never known true hunger, never experienced the desperation in the boy's eyes. In that moment, she understood the true meaning of compassion, the simple act of kindness that could fill an empty stomach and soothe a troubled soul. Section 8. The transformation within. As weeks turned into months, Alex, trapped inside Alexa's body, underwent a transformation more profound than any magic spell. He learned the quiet satisfaction of a job well done, the importance of kindness, the transformative power of compassion. His arrogance, once an impenetrable shield, crumbled, revealing a vulnerability he had long suppressed. He discovered that true strength lay not in power or control, but in the ability to connect with others, to share their burdens, to offer comfort and support. He learned that true happiness came not from accolades or recognition, but from the simple joys of life, the warmth of a shared meal, the laughter of friends, the quiet satisfaction of a day well spent. Section 9. Back to Alex, forever changed. One morning, Alex woke in his own bed, his chef's whites feeling strangely unfamiliar. He rushed to the mirror, his heart pounding in his chest. Staring back at him was his own reflection, older, wearier, but forever changed. The arrogant smirk was gone, replaced by a look of quiet confidence and newfound humility. He returned to his restaurant, but something was different. He treated his staff with respect, his patrons with kindness. His food, once a testament to his ego, now reflected his newfound humility. He no longer sought to dominate, but to share, to connect, to nourish not just the body, but the soul. The critic's wife, watching from the shadows, smiled. Her lesson had been learned.